Okay, I'm back again with another paper pattern. This one again is Mccall. I think as you can see, I really like Mccall paper patterns. Somehow or other, I just like their fashion. So it's M6118. It's like a one shoulder, like a toga kind of a top. We call it toga top in Singapore. What it says is that Miss Tunics and Sash. It's above the mid-knee length, one shoulder tunic. Okay, one shoulder tunic. Back in Singapore, I think we call it like toga neck or something like that. Neckline. So this one is a one shoulder tunic. And what I did was that I did a view A, but I omitted the ribbons, the particular bow ribbon sash, because I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah. And I didn't want to go any longer because I just felt that the particular view A looked like a dress on me. The length was as long as a dress for me. So I just stick with that. I just made view A. But I think my choice of fabric, okay, based on what they have recommended, is that you use a fabric that's like challis, crepe, silk rayon, tissue, filet, double georgette, or even jersey, like the knit fabrics. Okay, so I didn't have any of that in my stash, so I'm really wanting to use up the fabric that I already have in my sewing collection. Fabric collection, sorry. So I had this fabric in there because I was so inspired by this particular blogger. I can't remember her name right now, but she made a dress using this particular pattern. It looked so nice on her. It looked very cute. When during the season where the trend where animal print was like so in, it was like, I just felt that that would have been so nice. So I thought with this fabric it might work. But when I wore it on, I just looked like the Tarzan girl, jungle girl. I think I'm going to use this as a Halloween kind of a dress, with a belt, and use a belt on the waist or something like that. I don't think so I would dare wear this out really seriously. You will see the pictures and you will understand what I mean. I think it's this particular print, it just looks like it's like leopard print, but with a very yucky yellow base color almost. I think as you can already see with my reaction that I'm not very pleased with this particular pattern. And also I didn't follow the instructions. I just did it my way. It's just basically, of course, so follow based on the paper pattern, the measurements and all. But the sewing wise, I did it my way because it just gathers on the neckline. Okay, it gathers on the neckline from here to here. So that's what I did. I just did some gathering on my own, and I tried to finish it like you would do, certain tops these days, a factory way of finishing is using a serger and then you go around. So that's what I did, but of course I still used a straight stitch, just to enforce the seams, and it worked out fine. And also based on the instructions on the pattern, it says to use interfacing on the neck band, the neckline band over here. I didn't use because I just felt that it might be too stiff, because I didn't have the one that wasn't too stiff, interfacing that wasn't too stiff. So I just left it as it is. And yeah, I mean it was still an okay blouse, but I just felt that with this particular print, I just felt like it wasn't working out for me. And also I didn't like the way, the instructions given on how to finish the armhole. I just did it my way, I just folded it in and then I did like a binding almost, but a folded in kind of a binding, and then I finished the armhole. I still think that this outfit will be still wearable if you know how to accessorize, do some layering, and yeah, make it work. Like you can wear this with a tights, a black tights, and then maybe use a nice belt and cinch it at the waist, high waist, and then yeah, it can work. but it's just that I don't think I am very adventurous to go out wearing this, especially particularly this fabric with this print on. I don't think so I will. So for me, overall, this pattern was didn't really work out that well for me, I think. Maybe when I have the time, I might do this pattern again with a different fabric. If I do, I'll let you guys know, but I don't think so I would be touching it for a while. Okay, so this is my review, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.